Hello, you lovely homeschool travelers out there. Welcome back to Homeschool Together. We are taking a little bit of a break between our normal vlogging about homeschool, and we're going to go back into the travel bucket. We've done two, as we commonly refer to as the sabbaticals, 1 month trips where we kind of do this blended work from a distance for you, travel, vacation type of thing.
Take our homeschool on the road.
Take our homeschool on the road, and we've got a number of podcasts, and we'll go ahead and put those in the show notes below if you guys want to listen to our journeys and a lot of the things that we learned and the things we ran into. But along that way, we talked about a lot of gadgets and gizmos and stuff, and so we're going to do a two-parter episode. We're going to do not tech this week and tech next week. And so hopefully I can help you guys if you guys are looking for anything to help you with your travel. We have affiliate links down below. It can always help support the podcast if you click through those links and make your purchases and all that type of stuff. So it can always help the podcast if you think you want to do that.
Yep. So after 2 month-long trips, one internationally and one domestically, these are our favorite items that we kept coming back to. We use them even on smaller trips, but we thought it would be fun to kind of round up what was helpful. We see a lot of travel things on YouTube, but they're mostly for like solo travelers or just adult travelers. These are like the things we needed with a family.
Exactly.
So we thought it would be fun. So let's kick it off. What's our first item?
We're going Christopher Nolan and bag in Inception. So sometimes you need a bag for a bag that you put into a bag.
So this is a 40-liter duffel that zips up, and you can.
I'm not going to take it out because it's.
No, take it out. Let's do it for the people.
For the people.
So what we like to do is we like to pack this in one of our suitcases.
So the bag is a bag.
Yeah, we like to pack in one of our suitcases, and then when we're on our way home, if we've got extra souvenirs, then we have an immediate extra bag. Now, one of the other things that we love to do, and we've talked about this on the podcast as well, is when we're traveling, we like to do the medium-size roller and then take the small carry-on size roller and put it inside it when we're going someplace, because it's like...
and we pack that roller with stuff, so it's
right.
It's a roller in a roller.
Right, but it's also packed, but it's kind of like a sleeping bag. I don't know why this is, but your stuff on the way home from vacation never goes all the way into the same packaging that you left with.
It's the air you've accumulated on that side of the
road. It does, even though you account for souvenirs, it still doesn't seem to work.
Nope.
So this is our, even though we do that, this is like our emergency extra bag.
Yeah, it's like your emergency fund.
So whichever kind of thing you do, definitely make sure that you have some sort of an extra bag, because there will be more stuff coming back with you than you imagine.
Cheap little carry-on. Should I tell them? I told them about on the podcast. I'll tell you guys people about it. Ariel showed me a thing online. She thought it was ridiculous.
I thought it was a joke. I didn't think he was going to do it.
And I was inspired. I was like an artist. I saw the vision.
It was this video of this woman
put all of her clothes that she was bringing into a pillowcase.
Into like a pillow like cover.
A cover, and I put it inside of another pillow cover, so one went the other way, so the clothes weren't falling out.
Yeah.
And I brought it on the plane, and it was my pillow.
Right. So he was able, because he wanted a pillow for the plane anyway, and he was able to pack all his clothes in it, and then it didn't flag as an extra item.
So when the airlines lose all their luggage, I got full clothes.
I'm not guaranteeing this will work. And I didn't think he was actually going to do it, but he did it on our trip to Orlando, and it worked fine. So your mileage may vary. We don't want to recommend that. Okay.
A bag in a bag in a bag.
Bag in a bag.
Okay, Ariel, security, safety. A lot of times you're traveling with passports and moolah.
This I really love. This is a document organizer. Comes with a couple of quick pockets here for your boarding passes or your luggage tags. Comes with a zip pocket on the back for your cell phone. Comes with either a hand strap here, or I like to just put it all the way around over one shoulder and around my neck so that it was totally secure. And what I love about this is, because as us moms, we have all the documents and we have all the confirmations and everything. This holds all of it. So this has pockets for 5 passports. I also was able to put like all of our insurance cards here. When we're not using this for travel, I just keep all our passports and Nexus passes and stuff in here, because I don't want to have to search for them. It's just nice to have everything here. Yeah. This has a spot for documents on both sides like this, and a zipper pouch for money. So if you end up getting euros or something before you travel or whatever, you can put those there. I I like to stick all my confirmations in here for travel and like our travel insurance, actual policies and things. There's a zipper pocket for money.
And we've gotten this as a gift for some people who've been traveling.
There's places for SIM cards up here. There's even a little keychain thing should you get a key. Or for us, one of the things that we often have a problem with is that we drove our car to the airport and then we left it, and we will like lose that key while we're on vacation because we're not using it for several weeks. So this is really nice. We can just clip the key right here and make sure it stays with us. And a spot for a pen. So for me, this is awesome. I can take it out of my bag when we're going through customs, and I know I have everybody's stuff in one place, because if I have him holding onto his passport and I've got mine and the kids, it's a nightmare. Instead, I know that this is secure.
We share duties. I'll wrangle the children, you wrangle the paperwork, and together we'll get through.
Right. So I highly recommend. They have it in this size, and we'll also put a link. They have one that only holds 3 passports. So if you have a smaller family, or if it's just you and a spouse traveling or whatever, you can get the smaller version. But I love this, and I would not travel without it. We took it, obviously internationally, but we also took it domestically because it's the way. So highly recommend the travel portfolio.
Ariel, what are these little things?
These are like there's sometimes those like the stupidest little things that are really exciting. These are little, they're like silicone ties, and they've got magnets on either end that just clip together. And these are wire ties. So you have, all kinds of different electronics.
They're a little bit stretchy.
You just turn it around, and then it would hold and keep all your cords wrapped up and safe. So we really like these. We found lots of inventive things to do with these. When the kids had something hanging off their bags, we could, put these on.
Nothing important, obviously.
No, nothing like that. But this was really good to just keep anything that you need to bundle. Like we put these around like the kids' hair ties. So I put one of these through all the hair ties and the scrunchies and stuff, and then clipped it together. And I knew that like that was all going to stay together instead of going
all over the place,
everywhere. So
and also like if you're in the bathroom and you want to store all them, they can be all stored on it doesn't have to be like a one-time use thing. You can use it as kind of like a storage mechanism.
Yeah, we really love these. They came in a whole big pack, as you can see. They're really cheap. The kids love to play with them too. So yeah, I think these are really helpful if you want to keep cords organized or hair stuff or anything else that you need to bundle.
Yeah, any like if you do kind of like the rolling packing and you want to bundle things together, you can do that.
Yeah, the magnets are fairly strong, so I think it works pretty good, and they were really affordable, so that can come in nice and handy.
Absolutely. Here we go. Let's try this one. What is this cool thing?
So yeah, this is a holder for your cell phone for the plane. If you
now, some of them do have cell phone holders now, but
some of them do, but a lot of planes don't. So this is the section here that holds your phone. And then this is the piece that actually clips onto the plane. So what you would do, I'm going to do like a side view. Let's say the back of the seat. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to be the back of the seat? Okay.
I'm the back of the seat.
He's the back of the seat, and I'm facing this way. So then I would move this and clip it on the seat. And then I would secure my phone like this, just like that. And I could watch a movie on it or read on it, because, sometimes I don't want to like put it down and my head gets all, your neck gets strained. It also rotates. So this is just really handy if you're going to be taking planes, trains. I actually set this up on my desk when I was working remotely, and I set it at an angle because you can actually kind of prop up your phone if you do it this way. And I actually set it up and just had my phone stationary on my desk so I could see it kind of like and then I was able to plug it in from that perspective. So it's really nice and compact. Fits easily, and this is a real lifesaver for an airplane if you want to look at your own phone and not the screen and the seat back. So
because a lot of the planes now are taking the screens out, and you have to use your phone anyway.
Right, we flew Alaska Airlines, and they don't have any screens. You have to bring your own device, which is totally fine since they provide all the movies. But having something that you can clip your phone, there could be other situations in which this is helpful. If there's any time where you ever find that you have to like hold your phone and you have to hold it for a long time, this is just a great. I think it was like $10. It's a really cheap and easy, and I know that we're going to use this for many years to come.
Now, we did some trips to water parks and places where you could get wet, and this was a cell phone waterproof holder. And there's a nice little clips here, and it opens via the top, and you kind of we noticed the case. We couldn't have our case on our phone, so we had to take the case off the phone. But just the phones alone go in here, and then you have full access here, and you put it around your neck. You put it inside your, your rash guard shirt and everything. And it was plenty. You can shoot video through here. We had some of our best photos and our videos through this little plastics case, and it's just amazing. The phones never got wet.
Right. So if you're going to go to the beach or anywhere where you're going to be swimming, you will see nearly everyone has one of these.
Yeah.
What I would say is that there's like tons of them being made, and I can't vouch for the quality of all of those. I know that we bought a 2-pack for like $12, and I literally swam with them many days. So
they got beaten up. You can get
we took them in the pool. I mean, it wasn't like a splash thing. I swam with them. We spent entire days at water parks with this in the water.
And they come in like 2 and 4 packs. So.
Yeah, so I don't know, I can't speak for any others because there's a lot of sellers that are making the exact same thing. But this one, it did not leak at all.
Did not leak at all.
After many, many uses. So we'll put the link down there because I know when I was shopping, I was like, well, I don't know which of these random brands is okay. This one was a good one. So
absolutely.
We'll put it down there for you.
Another way to keep your things safe. This is a runner's belt, so people who go running want to keep their credit card and maybe their cell phone as well.
Yep. So this looks, and I will pull out my cell phone so we can show you. This looks really small, but you can actually fit
it opens up
a whole cell phone in it. It has a little slot here for the headphones if you have it. This was enough to hold my cell phone and my AirPods. It fits really slim around my waist because it's for runners.
Use this at the parks.
Because it's for runners, it's like a really nice fabric. I use this at the theme parks to keep my wallet on, or my phone on me, and my credit cards and things while we were going on rides, because it was able to slip underneath my shirt, and it was like kind of fanny pack size. I could turn it to the size.
You could tuck it under your pants in as well.
It was really convenient. We're going to be taking this with us when we go to Europe next year as a money belt. One of the things for me that I really felt about, especially walking around theme parks and things, is I was just worried about my phone falling out of my pocket. I wasn't worried about theft as much, but I was like, oh man, I'm bending down, going on these rides. I was just like, man, I'm going to lose my cell phone. This gave me a lot of peace of mind to just know it was safe.
It looks really small, but the way it folds and unfurls, there's a lot of space in there.
Yeah, so, and I think this is great. Anytime that you want to go someplace, like I'm going to take this with us, for example, we're going to go to the fair later this year. I'm going to take this with us to take my cell phone to the fair.
The fair? Or Ren Fair.
Well, yeah, maybe Ren Fair.
Why not?
Because I don't want to take a purse. So this is going to come in handy quite a bit, I think, in the future, both traveling and
I can
doing
almost
other
see
things.
you can wear it as like kind of a crossbody.
You could wear it as a crossbody. I just like the really soft material and how slim it is. It really fits nicely. It doesn't hold a ton. It'll hold, like I say, your cell phone and your keys maybe, or your AirPods or something. It's not going to hold a ton, but I love it for its slim form factor and comfort. So
a strap for something?
Yeah, okay. So if you have ever gone through, everyone has like the same black luggage. We got dark blue straps because you're not like a fan of big colors. But get some sort of straps.
This is as risque of color as I wear.
Yeah. So get some sort of really strong straps like this for your luggage. Pick a color that is for your family. They come in like a 4-pack or 6-pack.
They have different patterns and stuff too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different things. We use hard-sided suitcases, and the thing about hard-sided suitcases is if there's an issue with your zipper, then blah, So we like the security of this too, of knowing that if anything was damaged, our clothes and stuff are not going to be all over the place in baggage claim. And it's really easy to recognize your luggage. So buy some good high-quality straps like this, and we'll put the link to the one. These ones have been to Europe and back, and Florida and back, and have not shown anywhere. So it makes it a lot easier to identify your stuff.
So we'll do the first of our package storing. So these little bags here.
Yes, so these are 1-quart security approved TSA bags for your toiletries. What I like about these, obviously you can take...
Kind of like a Ziploc closer.
Yeah, you can do a Ziploc, but they're just...
But they have that kind of snap close feel.
Yeah, these ones are going to be more secure than a Ziploc. I've had Ziplocs before like tear or come open during the jostle of travel. These just held up really well. They're nice thick plastic, and I like that they... are really clear about like what will fit in. I sometimes feel like I can cram a whole lot into a Ziploc, and I probably like stretch the limits. I love having bags that are actually just dedicated for this size. We can then, I gotta clean these. I got some toothpaste on them. But they come in a 3-pack, and I think that they're just...
These are real solid up here.
They're really solid. We have had things leak before inside these bags and have had nothing on our actual clothes and stuff. So I think buying a higher quality bag for your toiletries is a really good investment for TSA.
More bags, just bags of bags. So we have a big bag of bags. But these are little travel bags. These are little...
So this is a multi-pack. There are these kind of fiber woven bags. You can probably see this.
They're not waterproof, right?
No, they're not.
No.
They are water resistant though. They all have zippers and they come in a multitude of sizes. These are what we use for all of our homeschool stuff. And we're talking about our
papers and pencils and manipulatives.
It comes in a big pack. You can see, well, that's the same size. We've got
the red ones, yeah.
Yep, we've got the pink ones and we've got the red ones that are even larger. So these can hold documents. What we like to do when we travel is we end up bringing home lots of paper goods as souvenirs. So our train tickets and brochures from Castle we went to and that kind of stuff. So these are really great for that, not just your homeschool stuff. We also, it was really easy for us to separate all of our different stuff in these.
Well, we've labeled them as well before.
Right, I just put a sticky label on them, but they have even really small ones. So I could put like the girls' hair ties in one of them. I was able to put, you know, a little sewing kit. We've made first aid kits and pencil kits. I mean, they're so affordable and you can use them in so many different ways.
They're very durable, and like if you don't overstuff them, they're pretty slim, so you can just start stacking them and storing them.
These would be great for camping too, I gotta say, because and it comes in such a large pack. It's like a multi-pack. It was, I don't know.
It's not that expensive either, right?
Less than $15. It was not very expensive at all on Amazon.
It has a lot of usage that I think go beyond just travel. So I think you'll find that you'll like dip into them for certain, like maybe even have like a go bag if you go to a co-op or something like that nature. You could easily put like pencils. I have one downstairs that's full of pencils and paper and whatnot, and it's just, when we go somewhere, like if we had to go somewhere yesterday, I just grab it, put it in my backpack and go. And it's paper, crayons, markers, pencils, things like that.
Right, you put coloring books in them. So there's a lot of things. What I like about it is they're pretty durable. They've all got zippers. And there's so many sizes that I don't have to, I hate having to decide on the size when I buy something on Amazon, because I'm like, I think it's going to fit everything, you know, and then it won't. So anyway, I like the multi-sizes. There is never too many. There are just never too many bags.
Now, when we were at Aquatica,
the water park,
we watched a gentleman, very smart and intelligent man, pull out one of these things and put all his wallets and keys and phone inside. It's a little portable safe, and it has this cable cord, and you can put in a code here on the inside. And what happens is the cable comes out, and then you can put that around. We put it around like 2 chairs, and then covered it with like a couple blankets and stuff. And then we walked away with our phone and wallets and AirPods and everything inside, and we felt very safe, and it was amazing. And we didn't have to pay $35 to rent a locker. So it was really cool. And then it pops open here with another button. And these only open unless you have the right code put on.
Right, so it's a 4-digit combination lock.
And you can set yourself. It's a custom code.
And we felt like, you know, no one's really coming to the water park with bolt cutters. So we felt like it was pretty safe. But if you're going to be going somewhere that, you know, you're even staying in a hotel and you want to bring, how many times do we have things that we need to bring down to the pool area? And we have something that can't get wet. We've got keys or our phone or wallet or something. Anytime that you're going to go somewhere like that, you can just lock this right to the chairs, throw your towel over it, and not worry about it. It was such good peace of mind for us.
It's just that added security. Like if you imagine putting your phone in like a bag, and then you're like constantly watching to see if somebody walks away with your bag. This was just a level of comfort that we could go swim in the pool and not worry about like our phones being taken or something of that nature. So
yeah, I mean, I think we're probably going to use this. They have like
and look how thin and slim this is. This went right into our backpack. I mean, it weighs maybe a pound or 2. It's not really that heavy.
And they were fine with letting us into the water park. They checked it out. Security checked it multiple times, and everybody was fine with it. They asked us to open it to make sure there wasn't like a knife in it or something.
But weapons or anything.
But they were absolutely fine with it. It's master lock, so it's good quality. I can see us using this when we go places like, you know, if we were going to like the concert in the park or whatever, we could tie this, you know, down to the chairs that we're sitting in and, you know, walk away for a minute and probably be okay. So, you know, things like that. I mean, anywhere
it's
where...
It's a heavy-duty steel braided cord.
Right. So. Anywhere you feel like you want to leave something behind that's valuable and no one around will have bolt cutters, this is a good... So, you know, things like water parks and stuff. And
at the water parks, it was... And at the pool as well, at the condo we were at, it was amazing. It just gave us that level of security. So a little safety lock as well. It's super slim. We ordered it in Florida, so we had it delivered to us and we took it home. So this is something we'll be using pretty extensively, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this could also be if you're staying somewhere that doesn't have a safe.
Yep.
Like you're renting an Airbnb or something, you could lock this down to some piece of furniture, hide it under a blanket, and no one's probably going to find it if they did break in. So, keep your passports in or something. So yeah, having a little travel safe is really nice.
Absolutely. So this is all the non-tech stuff that we have accumulated over the last few years on our
really
travels
love.
and really love. I mean, these bags and the bags and all the little knickknacks, and they have single use, but they're super helpful. They're super needed. I'm so happy
Everything
we
for
have
the
them.
organization,
Yeah.
right? When we're traveling with our kids and all of our homeschool stuff too, there's just so much that we need to keep organized. And again, you organize it all, put it all in the luggage before you leave for your trip. But then you get there, you take everything out, and stuff goes everywhere. It is so hard to keep everything where it should be. So
and we go for so long.
Yeah.
And when we go there, we think about 2 kids in a foreign area that they don't know, in a condo they've never been in. They're going to bring some dolls, a little bit of Lego, some coloring pencils and whatever. But when we go to these places, we accumulate things. Like we go to the store, we get some coloring books, we get some more crayons.
Yeah, we do.
Like we don't bring crayons and coloring pencils and markers. We buy them when we get there because it's just less space. I mean, if you think about how much space that takes up, and I got to haul that to this location, I better be better off just stopping at the Walmart and getting some Crayola crayons and markers and whatnot for nothing. We accumulate a lot of stuff, and these bags really help to bring it home and like collect everything back.
Well,
as well.
and some of this stuff too, as you kind of just like spew out over your condo, then things like the kids' hair ties and just all that stuff goes everywhere. It's lovely to have these type of bags and cable ties and things to keep things organized. And with the bags and they're labeled, it's really easy for the kids to be able to put things away. So
many times while we're there through that month, we're like cleaning up and like looking under the couch. Oh, I don't know how all these Legos got under here. And it's amazing how things just explode with the kids there.
For everything, the whole adage,
I don't even think they know what we're looking at right now.
Oh, it's a sea of Legos behind us.
It's Legos,
Lego
and
everywhere.
toys, and dolls. It's just a disaster.
Yeah, you don't have to see that part.
You don't have to see this.
So I think, that old adage, like a place for everything and everything in its place. When you travel for this long, that really applies. So giving everything a spot to have a home is very important when you travel for, more than a couple of weeks. So these were the things that we really enjoyed and used the heck out of on 2 trips. So stay tuned. Next week, we're going to be talking about the tech that we used.